All right, let's take a look at evaluating a function from a graph. Now, we've covered this previously, but we're going to go ahead and cover it again because I think we only did input find output versus output find input. All right, so I'm going to do example 13. You're going to do example 14. All right, so it says find the number on the x-axis. Okay, so what's the number I'm looking for? The input I'm given is -6. So I'm going to find the number. So this is my question here. These are just notes right here. So f of, and you can see y is f of x, so this is the f of x. F of -6, so it says find the number, which is right here. Okay, draw a vertical line. That means straight up and down. Okay, so I'm going to draw a vertical line straight up and down. Okay, to the graph and stop. Okay, so I'm supposed to draw it up to the graph. So if I go up, you see it does not hit the graph, and this, by the way, is what I'm calling the graph. So this is called the graph, and this piece of paper is called the coordinate plane. So when I'm referring to the graph, it's just whatever the solid line or solid shape that's actually drawn on the coordinate plane. All right, so there's nothing up here, so it hits the graph down here, which is right there. It hits the graph right there. So once I do that, I stop. Then it says draw a horizontal. So horizontal is going left or right line until you hit the y-axis. Well, if I draw a horizontal line this way, I'm never going to hit the y-axis. So I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to hit that y-axis of what number? -7. And that's how you determine your answer. So again, I'm going to show you once more. So these are just notes. So it's saying find the number on the x-axis. So you see the x-axis, this one right here. Draw a vertical line up or down. So in this case, this line right here is down, and then stop when you hit the graph, right? Then draw horizontal left or right, and again, we're not going right, we're going left until you hit this y-axis, the one that goes up and down. Going left, in this case, it's -5. So whatever graph this is, let's just call it G. So this one is G of 5 is equal to -1. So my input is X, which is 5, and my output is -1. Okay, so these are just notes. Those are 2 examples. You should have done example 4 now. But we can ask you to do it backwards. So you're given the input, find the output. But what if I give you the output and tell you to find the input? Okay, so I'm going to use the question I already just did, which is input was -6, output is -7. So X input, Y output. While you're going to do example 15. So it says find the number on the y-axis. So this time I'm going to change the color real quick. I'm going to find the number. So let's say I was given, so I'm just writing this part you don't need to write down. F of blank is equal to -7. I'm just showing you how to do it. So find the number on the y-axis. So this is the output. I come to the number which is on the y-axis, -7. Draw a horizontal line left or right. And again, oh, wait a minute. Actually, I'm going to do this. There's 2 outputs in this because I'm going to go right and hit something here, but I can also go left and hit something here. And that's okay. In this case, it means that there are 2 inputs. Okay, so this one output, y-axis, has 2 x values. Okay, which means it's not a function, but that's besides the point. So I'm going to actually write that. That's a good point to make. So so there are 2 answers for this one. So find the number on the y-axis, draw horizontal left or right to hit the graph and stop. So I've done that. And then draw a vertical line straight up or down until you hit the x-axis. So again, I can't go down this way because I'm never going to hit the x-axis. I have to go up. So if I go up, I hit -6. And over here where I also hit the graph, if I go up, I hit 2. So my input to give me my output is either -6 or 2. Both of these will give me -7 because if my input is -6, I go to the graph and go to the x-axis, go down to the graph, go to the y-axis, -7. If my input was 2, go down to the graph. When I hit the graph, go to the y-axis, is -7. So both of these give me -7. You go ahead and evaluate f of what gives you 8. Let's practice.